So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dennis Duke Uganda. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on different social media platforms at Dennis Duke UG. Now, very many people have been asking me about poultry farming, and so today I decided to hook up with a poultry farmer, Namkasa Prosi, an experienced farmer who is going to share with us what exactly you need when you want to start up your poultry farm. So please stick around because what she's about to discuss with us is quite interesting.
Poultry farming is the practice of keeping birds for either their meat or eggs. The practice is one of the most sought after venture, with many farmers now embracing new modern techniques of rearing chickens. Located in Namyoya village of Seta in Mukono district is Prosi Namkasa's poultry farm. Here, she rears chicken for eggs, which are commonly known as layers. Prosi says she has been in the poultry business for about 7 years now, a move she does not regret. But what exactly inspired Prosi to join this business?
I remember nali mu saloon ngefanana ngekola.
I was tired of working in a salon. The demands were so high in terms of expenses like paying workers, transport, among others. I also wanted to have enough time for my family. We had a plot of land which my husband wanted to use to build rentals. We instead decided to use it to start our farm. However, it was my childhood passion to raise chickens, she tells us. One thing that Prosi Namkasa remembers are the negative thoughts people had and continue to have towards rearing chickens. Many people claim that chicken rearing is a very risky venture because one sick bird could lead to the loss of the entire farm, which Prosi says is a poor mindset by Ugandans. People should change their mindset towards chicken rearing. The best thing to do before you start is visit a number of already established poultry farmers so you can get a hands-on feel of how the business runs. This way, you'll get an idea of what sort of investment you'd be looking at, as well as the profitability and losses expected. Hybrid chicken is more expensive to keep, but you get higher returns than the local breeds. For example, you need a good shelter and money to buy feeds and drugs for the chicken. However, if you're rearing broilers, you can get a return on your investment in just 2 months, while local chicken, you will need at least 7 months before you can sell the birds off as food. For Prosi, she chose layers because of its assured huge profits that only can be got when you practice good record keeping at your farm. In chicken rearing, record keeping is key because you may think you are making a loss, yet you're making profits, and the reverse is true. You need to note down all the expenses on feeds, treatment, water, among other things, to be able to determine whether you're making profits or not. She tells us. Unlike in the past, where starting up a poultry farm required little capital, things have today changed, as she explains. When starting a poultry farm, it's advisable that you first look at the number of chickens one intends to raise to be able to guide you financially. For layers, the higher the number, the higher the profits. In the past, 10 million shillings would be enough for you to start a poultry farm of 1,000 birds. Today, around 17 million is needed to start because prices of things have changed. When starting up a poultry farm, use professionals to be able to minimize some of the losses. In poultry, it's advisable to have the entire capital to raise chicken to avoid inconveniences in the future. There is no gambling in poultry farming. You need to be particular with what you want to do and how to do it. You need not to run out of feeds or anything during the rearing process, because this could slow down your progress hugely and affect egg collection in future. Like any other business, there are challenges too.
Of course,
all businesses have challenges, and so is poultry keeping. The biggest challenge is having available money to be able to smoothly run the farm. You need to carefully plan how you will feed your birds before they generate a penny, because there is scarcity of raw materials for making chicken feed. Another challenge is the ever-changing high prices of chicks, chicken feeds, cages, and drugs. She tells us, the most delicate stage in poultry farming is the brooding stage. However, with proper care and management, all things are possible. Brooding is the hardest yet easy to handle stage. First thing is one to have passion for chickens, because it's this passion that drives them. You handle day-old chicks the way we handle our babies. You need to provide enough and balanced warmth, nutritional feeds, and enough water. Rearing chickens can be done in different ways, including free-range system, deep litter system, and battery cage system.
Disadvantages is strong.
I chose deep litter system over battery cage system because cages are expensive and can't be effective in a residential area like mine because of its hygiene. For feeds, Prosi advises farmers to mix the food themselves to be able to save on the expenses. I mix the food myself depending on the stage of the birds. We give them starter, grower, and layers mash respectively. Prosi collects roughly 30 trays of eggs every single day out of her 1,000 chickens. Light, water, and timely feeding are key components in increasing egg production percentage.
100 nyinza obutajogerako kuba sigikolangako ntera kukoma ku 96.
I won't speak of 100% egg production, but I can comfortably speak about 96% that I keep getting. It fluctuates, but one can maintain it by ensuring good hygiene to avoid getting diseases, timely feeding, water, and avoiding stress.
Number 1.
But keeping the eggs safe is another battle. Prosi advises farmers to be vigilant during egg collection sessions to avoid damage and contact with water so as to be able to have a long lifespan. Chickens are usually affected by coccidiosis, Newcastle, fevers, sniffles, among others, which Prosi says are manageable. Uganda is estimated to have between 40 to 50 million chickens. Out of these, at least 30 million chickens are hybrids, while the rest are local breeds. Most of the hybrids are kept in closed shelters. Local chicken are mainly kept on a free-range system where they look for food for themselves. There is a ready market for chicken and chicken products across the country and in the region. This is why, irrespective of other factors, chicken prices have risen from an average of 7,000 shillings 3 years ago to around 10,000 shillings for hybrids and 15,000 to 25,000 Uganda shillings for local chicken. The retail prices of eggs have equally risen from 3,500 a tray over 3 years ago to over 10,000 now. One of the reasons chicken prices went up a few years ago was the entry of the South Sudanese market. Traders say chicken producers are not able to satisfy the market, hence the need for more investors in the sector. I'm Dennis Wanyala. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on different social media platforms at Dennis Duke UG.